Hi guys. We'll get started in a minute. Nicole's hopping on now, but I don't see her. Yeah. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, sorry, I had weird stuff going on my.
Oh, you're good. We'll be muting everybody in a minute.
How are you guys tonight?
Great, and you?
I'm getting there.
Good.
I got all my parties I got one that I got to finish up and add to the events in my system because she didn't get her phone number to me until today. So, but other than that, I went out and I bought a new iPad just for Traveling Vineyard.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
We're talking about that this weekend.
Yep.
Cool.
How you feeling, Heather?
Oh, I'm much better. Good. Thank you.
I never heard back from Kate about a plan B.
Oh.
So. but Jen at World Headquarters did follow back up with me. She wanted to make sure Mama Kess was just fine.
Oh, yeah.
Jen Hansen was very concerned for you. I love Jen.
But yeah, I do too. Every time whenever I email support, I've been getting her.
Yep. I almost always when I call get Jen.
Yeah, I always get her in my email. But yeah.
I get Zoe a lot in email.
I just wanted that. Look at everybody coming on. But yeah, I wasn't, I was not, I thought I was better, like from the weekend, but I really wasn't. But I am now.
Good.
But, you have everything.
And then you and I will schedule a call, Heather, to go over. You and I will have to schedule a call to go over Napa.
Yes.
So I won't leave you out on anything.
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask Rick. I don't know what he's gonna say, but
get around for me.
I was gonna ask him if I can be zoomed in on some of the stuff, but I guess it's not good. It won't hurt to ask.
Well, you earned the trip.
I know.
Not like you didn't earn it.
Hey,
yeah, especially like I'm gonna ask him, so I'll let you know what he says.
you can turn the heater on, please.
Sally has a very serious face.
Who does?
Sally. Very serious.
Hi, Gina.
Hello.
What time is it getting to be?
Oh, I was gonna say, for some reason, the way that, maybe, like when I'm looking at this event that I created on Facebook, because I did it as like a schedule every month, and I can't find like the information.
Better turn it on.
Like when I look on my phone, because Stacy, you were just texting me the link. I know you found it, but I see what you're saying. It's not on
You can make, Heather, your Zoom account have a redirect. Like mine's zoom.us/winwithwine.
But I'm talking about on the
Facebook. Can you make sure this
event,
plugged in because I don't have any charge here?
Like the I know you can't see, but
I do.
On your phone, like
you can take the heater and put it in over there.
You can't click on it, right?
Yeah, like no, the information isn't even there. Like the information that I typed about the call.
Mm.
It is when you go on the computer, but
I'm gonna go ahead and mute everybody, and we'll get started.
I'll go ahead and mute everybody right now.
Okay.
I'm muting me too.
With me. Oh, I can actually do it. There, everybody can see my page. Yeah. Okay. Look
Blank.
at it, everybody.
Now we can. Okay, now we can see it. I'm muting everybody. I'm still muting everybody, so just so you know. All right. Okay, I think everybody's muted.
And Heather's recording, so we're good. We're getting better at this, guys.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna mute me too for now.
Okay. Well, welcome everybody to the Great Expectation Call. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Nicole Lefebvre. I'm one of your Ruby directors, and then Heather Kess is actually my upline, and she is our other Ruby director as well. Heather and I have been a team I've been in for 5.5 years. Heather's been in for 7.5. I think it'll be 8 in August. Time flies. So I don't know if we've told you guys, but each month we're going to be rotating through who does the team calls. So tonight's my night. So welcome everybody. So we're going to be talking about some of the fun stuff that has been recently happening. So let's get started. You can see our fabulous cover page of all the fun we have as a team. So welcome to the call. If this is your first call, here's our leadership board of our directors, our Ruby directors, and our team leaders up here. And you too can be up here someday. Achieve team leader or above, and we'll put your gorgeous face up here with the rest of us. So super excited, huge accomplishment, all those faces up there. Also, everybody up there is a great resource. Whether you're new or you've been in a couple years, if you need anything at all, these ladies can definitely reach out to them and help you. Okay. So tonight, we're going to start off with the Grape of the Month. Every month, we pick one person from the team. So we get on a leadership call for Great Expectations with everybody that's team leader above. We take nominations, and we talk about these individuals who are on our team that, are really good team players and have great potential. So the Grape of the Month, they have to have a great personality, they have to be responsible, a team player, positive attitude, and definitely empowering to the team. When we say empowering, we mean, they're inspiring to others, or maybe they're building a team, or they're reaching out to others, or, the huge thing for us is they're contributing to the team Facebook pages, they're helping others. And Heather and I have always been very proud of building teams that were very good at reaching out and helping each other. So this month, we're super happy to announce, I didn't see her on here, but she might be watching the recording later on. This month's Grape of the Month is Kristen. She's a 1-star leader. So congratulations, Kristen. Sorry, I can't talk tonight. Let me tell you a little bit about Kristen. She just celebrated her 1-year wine anniversary with us, and she's been seriously consistent wine guide since day one. She's built a business with integrity and stays on course with it no matter what. If she has a slower month, she doesn't let it get her down. She'll plan ahead. She's planned mystery host events. She's stepped outside of her comfort zone over and over again. And let me tell you what, you guys, that's the only place you're going to grow, is stepping outside of your comfort zone. She does vendor events. She's super acceptable to being coachable. She's living proof that a steady wins the race. So we're super happy to have her on our team. We've heard a lot of great things about her. So congratulations, Kristen. We're super happy to have you with us. And what a nice accomplishment to have, Grape of the Month. So everybody, yay, give happy jazz hands. Yay, look at all the jazz hands. Look at it. Good job. Super happy. So moving on to the next slide. A couple months ago, we changed the setup of how we run team calls. We used to do a lot of recognition and stuff, but a lot of teams do individual recognition. So we decided to do more of an open forum where we would pick a topic each month and we would all talk about it. The thing we're going to talk about this month is we want everybody's reflection about Crush. Here's some of our team pictures from Crush. Heather hosted one. I hosted one. Sally Angie hosted one in Buffalo. Bridget hosted one in Syracuse, New York. And Morgan Williams hosted one down in Pennsylvania. So it was a ton of fun. And if you guys attended, you guys had fun too. I had a small location, but let me tell you what, it was amazing. The two women that came, I had so much fun, made a connection, and they both signed up to go to Harvest. So I hope you guys take advantage of that deal. If you went to Crush and haven't signed up for Harvest yet, Rick and Kate are extending the $100 wine credit. So it's a win-win wine situation. You guys should get signed up, get going, and all that stuff. But we're going to open up the lines. We would love to hear some of your biggest takeaways from Crush. What are some things that you guys learned that maybe you didn't know before? What are some things that you liked? So let me know. I think you can raise your hand. Heather has the power tonight. She's gonna have to go through and unmute you.
You guys can unmute yourself too, or you can raise your hand in the camera, and I'll unmute you. But I also wanted to add, I just didn't see a picture of her location, but Corinne in Virginia hosted as well.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I don't see her, but maybe somebody from her location is on. But I just didn't see a picture, so sorry if she if there was one and I missed it.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll help Nicole unmute people, or you can unmute yourself if you have like your biggest takeaway.
I was very honored to be asked to be on the committee again this year to help run it. So I can't wait to hear what you guys had to say. I had the pleasure of working with Kim Courtney to create the Better Bookings training that you guys all went through and did. So love to hear everybody's feedback and biggest takeaways. I know Holly and Erica at my location had some really good takeaways.
I'm unmuting Tanya.
Hey guys, how are ya?
Good.
Hey, Tanya.
I just want to thank Heather for having hosted Crush on Saturday. I had the most amazing time. I smiled my whole drive home. I just loved everybody that I met. I took a lot away. I can't really pick one takeaway that meant the most, but I went out and bought myself an iPad yesterday to take to my parties now, and it's going to make everything so much easier. The seasoned girls that were there, they showed me how to run the presentation page and everything. So I've only had one in-home. I'm very brand new. But next week is my second one, and I think it's going to go a lot smoother with a lot more hostess coaching that I got, and having my new iPad to help me. It's going to just make things so much easier. But everything that we went over at Crush was a takeaway, everything. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Tanya, I know Tanya just said it, but she's brand new. She hosted a party with me in December, and then she joined just in February, right? February. And so she was so excited to meet everybody. And I loved how, compared to the last Crush, Nicole, they made the time frame longer. So we had so much discussion within each topic. And not just myself, but like Joanne and Kate and Desiree. Sorry, like the ones that have been there for a few years, the seasoned wine guides, we all like chipped in and gave our own, because our group was split in half. It was half new people that had joined even within the last week, to people, the seasoned people. So it was great that we had so much discussion, and I'm sure everybody did.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thanks, Tanya.
Thank you.
Anybody else would like to share?
What do you guys got?
How many people on this call were not at Crush?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't there, so like, what even happened?
I know Rebecca wasn't there because she's in the sun. We feel so bad for her.
Oh, and you're on, Rebecca. I forgot that you're away. I knew you were away, but. Morgan, did you raise your hand?
No, I was unmuting myself. I mean, I can chime in if I need to.
Okay.
I mean, we did, as far as like content that was covered, is that what you're asking, Gina?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we did a section on team building. That was the first section. And then we moved into bookings, right?
Yeah.
Somebody,
Yes.
Sally, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. And then broke for the wine tasting and lunch. And then Rick spoke. And then we had Lindsay Tompkins speaking on social media. And then we ended the day with host and guest coaching. So the topics were very much the same of the topics that we did in the fall, but I did appreciate the fact that the content was presented differently. So I know I shared out with my team, similar to what Sally and Keisha presented at Harvest, the 100 Days of Sleigh Challenge. The hashtag this time is I crushed my sleigh. So Keisha and Jen Bruns, I guess, challenged everyone to add 3 wine guides by Harvest or by June 30th, so the end of the harvest year. That was one of the things that, like an actual challenge, but just discussing, ways to recruit organically, and team build, in terms.
Anything big on social media?
What's that?
Anything big on social media?
I have to say, as far as the Lindsay Tompkins presentation,
Yeah.
I would rather somebody else cover that because, we were in a carbohydrate coma.
I can talk a little bit to that, and please, anybody else add anything. But my key takeaways from that were moving on to VIP groups is going to be great for your business. She happened to mention, she did not have a lot of details on this, but that their Facebook is possibly going away from the news feed, and that going more to, she was calling it a living room or family room setting, where like that's kind of similar to like the VIP groups. I know Sabrina has a VIP group. I know probably some of you other people do, but I know Sabrina off the top of my head because I'm in her group. And she said that that's the way to go.
So a VIP group versus a business page?
Yeah. And since the rules have changed with the group pages, like people, I know a lot of people were annoyed, myself included, that when you get added to like a Facebook group, like you're like, hello, I didn't ask for this. But with the rules changing and that, even our team pages, like you add somebody, but they have to accept the invitation. So it makes it less like you're forced into it. Sabrina runs a great page on her VIP group. She said because like your business page is, she said to keep it, but more like you're not going to have as much engagement. What was the words that she was saying? Like when you post on there, a lot of people just don't see it because it's like last on the Facebook like feed list or whatever. If anybody,
because Facebook wants you to pay for advertisement, which we can't do. So
she said to like keep your page, because if people like Google like your name or Gina or Heather Traveling Vineyard, like your Facebook page is gonna come up. So she said to like post on it like occasionally so that like people believe that you're still doing it if you're if they happen to stumble across your page. The same, but and say yes, I am still doing this. Like those are just some of the tips that she gave as far as the business page. But Facebook groups, the live videos, I know a lot of you already do the live videos, but when you're posting in just your news feed, the live videos are gonna, and Nicole has talked about that on like the last social media training that we did, like a live video or any type of video is gonna get more engagement than just posting a picture.
Right. And everything is moving over to Instagram now. There are more users using Instagram than Facebook. Facebook is dying. And I've had a lot of success with YouTube. So any Facebook.
I have them linked. So like when I post on Instagram, it posts on Facebook.
Right. Right. And then you create a YouTube channel any of your Facebook lives, you can pull over to your YouTube channel as well, and post them up.
And she did say also the one that gets the least amount of engagement is if you just post a link. So if you just post like order from my website and then post the website link, like that's going to be like the lowest in the news feed. Am I saying that right? I think that's how she said it.
So the
Those
biggest
are nice
thing
and
is-
not a show.
So do we take our energy and try and make a VIP group, or do we focus more on Instagram?
So I went to Lindsay Tompkins' Facebook business page, and I thought it was because I stalked her because I really wasn't following what she was saying because we had like a mini power outage in between, and my
no.
friend was like, I'll get the generator. I'm like, oh my god, this is the worst. But I went to her Facebook page, and she has a couple of buttons that actually the one takes people that happen to get to her Facebook business page and takes them to her VIP group.
Oh.
So like if you're posting, because I do what Morgan Williams does, and I share my business page in every single event that I do for, and I invite people to like and share my page. So I think I'm going to do and add a button to my page that takes people to my business page. So I think that the VIP page still has a lot of value. But I think if you're not using Instagram and you should probably figure it out, start learning how to use it for sure. Especially the stories. If you're not using Instagram stories, learn it, get your 12-year-old neighbor to show you how to use it. That was the best thing I could have done. So yeah, I think that was my basic, like I went in and I stalked her to figure out what she was talking about. And everything that she said during the training, what she does on her Facebook business page versus the VIP group, and I joined her group too. If you're inviting, now you invite people to join your Facebook group, right? Your VIP group. If they don't see the invitation or they never respond to it, it will just disappear.
Yeah.
And if they're not active in your group either, Facebook will now remove them from the group because they want to increase engagement. So you want to make sure you're staying engaged with your people inside of your Facebook group. That was my takeaway from it. I thought that was pretty valuable. But
So I think you got words backwards. So you said
sorry.
A business page is valuable to keep because you can put a button for a VIP group. Is that what you meant?
Yes. But only post like once. She said only post like 4 months, every 4 months or something like that. Just so if somebody happens to land on that page from Google or whatever, that they'll see that you're still active, still in business.
So how I post on there now, like I post every day, post like that in my VIP group.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I need to create a VIP group and ask people to join it. Got it.
There is something that I was doing and I stopped doing it because I got lazy. And I should start doing it again. But on my customer care cards, I was asking people if they wanted me to add them to my Inside Sip VIP group where you got recipes and tips and tricks and wine and blah, 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 whatever the catchy phrase was. And they either circled yes, please, or no thanks. So they were expecting an invite almost. So I got to start doing that again. Because then you can just add them and then, you're not bothering them because they said they wanted to join.
That's a good idea, Sally. That's
Yeah.
really brilliant. Very brilliant.
I gotta do that again.
Add that to our customer care card.
I make my own. I'm a rebel.
Or we can even just make sure we ask them at checkout
That too.
That too, yeah.
if we remember. That's
Who
my big thing.
has a VIP group right now?
I do.
Nicole does,
Me.
and Sally, and I know Sabrina. I know some of your cameras are off, but you can type in the comments too if you have one. But
Jamie used to have one. And actually, Jamie and I co-ran one together. That was really
has
cool.
one.
Yeah.
I'm going to create one on June 11th.
Okay.
Yeah,
In
I
case
got
anyone wants to know.
Why June 11th? Oh.
I even put a reminder in my phone.
Did anybody else have any big takeaways they wanted to share, or who signed up for Harvest after going to Crush? I know at least one person on this call did.
Let's see, we have a chat.
So she has a group.
Oh, Rebecca Emmerich says she has a group.
I actually went and signed up for Harvest.
Yay!
Who was that? Sorry, I missed.
Erica.
Oh, Erica, yay! Awesome.
Yeah, I felt a little more encouraged too.
Yeah.
After seeing everything and kind of actually meeting new people, because I didn't know anyone there, so it was hearing from them about how it, like, things happen there, and just being part of the Crush made me feel a little more confident in being able to go. And because I was kind of, at first I was like, well, I'm new and I don't really know anything about this, so I feel like it's too much. But being able to go to Crush really helped kind of solidify the idea of going, because it was not even like in my head to go before that. So.
And you'll be right at home with us, Erica. You are our people.
I figured that out the other day.
You won't regret it.
Our people.
Were you at Nicole's Crush?
Yes.
Cool.
If you hang out with Gina, you might end up having a giant sleeky race down an escalator.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, what? I missed that.
I've heard we got those from a dealer, I think.
If you hang out with Heather, you might get stuck in an elevator.
Yeah.
If you hang out with me, you might see Cirque du Soleil in a hotel room.
If you hang out with Nicole and Heather, you might see the ghost.
A ghost. Yeah.
You hang out with Sally, you're gonna go see the Backstreet Boys, like 15.
Yeah. A wine ghost. Nicole and I have a lot of Harvest stories.
This would be my 6th Harvest.
It would have been my 8th.
Oh, you're kind of popping out a baby, so you're excused.
Very sad,
But if you guys haven't signed up yet, I'm gonna put somebody on the spot. I would highly reach out to Morgan Williams, because she will personally tell you how she did not go one year and how very sad she was, and then how the next year she went and how amazing it was and how it changed her business. So if you guys one-on-one would like to reach out to Morgan just to hear a little bit more, or if she wants to share anything right now, that's up to her. But she has a very fabulous, very genuine story about what happens when you don't go to Harvest and everybody else is there.
Oh, FOMO's for real. You don't want to miss it. But no, I won't get into my story right now. However, you're welcome to reach out to me privately. And I would be happy to share it with you. You should all register for Harvest. I think in any situation, whether it be Crush or some of us up here in the New York, Pennsylvania area are having a gathering here in a few weeks, any opportunity to get around the bigger team, you absolutely should, because the momentum that comes off of these events is really just kind of indescribable, especially for me. I think I was about 4 months in the first time I went to a wine guide get together, and it was just a game changer for my business, in terms of like how I felt really rooted in like the relationships that I was going to build with the people in this business, as opposed to just the product. So
I'll show you one of those pictures of Morgan.
Yeah, I mean, like we're in a business of relationships, whether it be with our fellow wine guides, with our hosts, with our customers, with our the guests at our events. So the more you can get around us people, the better. Oh God, here we go. Walk down memory lane.
Whose computer screen is this?
Nicole's.
Fine.
Holy hell! How do you have that many icons on your desktop?
Yeah, because I like shortcuts.
Oh my gosh, I'm OCD. I have the trash can and one folder.
My pictures aren't coming up.
Darn.
Listen here, mouthy.
Oh, darn. Sally, it looks like she's got one of you.
Oh my
That's definitely me in the box of one. Yep.
Was that from?
Red
It's
news.
the first Finger Lakes meetup
Finger
at
Lakes
Rebecca's
meetup.
house.
Yeah. That would be Red Newt.
That's it.
Yeah.
And yet another picture of me. Fantastic.
I don't want to see any pictures of Bernie. No weekend. No
That was
weekend.
last year.
No,
That's the
I
first
don't
year.
have any of those on here.
Because I have
I
them
have a
all,
nice
and
one
no
of
one will ever
Rebecca.
see them again.
Yeah, this was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Good stuff.
But
But yeah, I mean, that weekend was definitely a game changer for me, and I'm sure for a lot of other people too.
good time.
It was so small when it started.
I know.
Wow.
Look at all of us.
Look at you guys.
1, 2, 3. Nicole, Sally, Rebecca,
Mama Joe in the corner.
Brianne. Yeah, there's just a few of us still.
And then last.
And Lisa was there.
You guys can see I hoard a bunch of pictures. Got last year's pictures somewhere. I got pictures of like Boston Harvest. I've got all sorts of fun stuff in here. Harvest 2017. Want to take a peek? Oh yes. We got Gretchen.
Mhm.
You guys just need to go. It's amazing. That's one of Rick's favorite pictures. But if you guys haven't been, it's amazing. When else can you wear beaver hats and Canadian shirts and chicken wings on your head and be okay? Be socially acceptable. So, yeah. So we hope you guys consider it. Reach out to any of us that have been. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh, who's that girl in the purple dress with the curly hair? It looks almost like Gina, but Gina's way more terrifying.
I'm not terrifying, but I look damn way better than I did there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that one, Nicole and Gina. That's one of my favorites.
What one? Where?
That one.
Oh, that is
Oh,
one
like-
of my favorites too. A gala dinner or gala night.
Yeah, we were super sober.
Always. So.
Yeah.
So we hope you guys go.
Yeah.
Fun. It's a good time. Oh, Joanne. Yep, Joanne. It's not to be missed. You're right.
Yeah, her and Lisa were at the first annual. Was that the first annual one?
Yes. Yes.
The first annual Finger Lakes gathering. Does anybody have any other crush takeaways or harvest takeaways?
No, look at this throwback one. Gina, look. Gina's first harvest.
That my first harvest was Denver, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because
Okay.
I joined and I couldn't go to Boston. And I was like, oh, it's in Boston every year. And then so I had already signed up to do a tasting for Kathy's sister, Beth, and run a race with them in Buffalo. Then I went to Denver. Yeah.
Yes.
So there's
Yeah, that was definitely Denver when.
Denver, DC,
Yeah.
Vegas.
Oh.
This is my fourth.
Yep, it's definitely a good time. Oh,
My
and then
favorite.
here of Heather.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Aw.
So, all right. Anybody have anything else they would like to?
Yeah. I'm looking to see if anybody has their hands raised for. You can always unmute yourself.
That's a good situation.
Great discussions.
Heather, do you know if they're gonna put stuff in the back office from Crush? Like I know we have somebody in Oklahoma, Dee's on here, and I had called corporate to see if there would be anything available since there wasn't a Crush location in Oklahoma.
Did they answer?
They said like next week sometime something, but I didn't know where.
Okay, yeah, it would probably be, I know people have asked, and that's what I'm checking.
And since every location was kind of different, I didn't know.
I know for the fall, we didn't, that I know of.
Right.
Yeah, people have asked on the Elite Facebook page. There hasn't been an answer yet. But if they said that they are going to, it would definitely be in the back office. But yeah, now that Nicole says that,
Okay.
I don't remember, they didn't do that last year.
Right.
Yeah.
So
We'll keep you guys posted.
Okay.
But I mean, it was a lot of people at our location asked for the and the presentation, the slides. I mean.
Yep.
So people have asked, they just haven't answered on the board yet. But
and, I have a follow-up meeting with Kate Franklin.
Oh, okay.
To see how things went and things that we can change. So I don't know if it's next week or the week after, but if we don't have anything by then, I can bring it up. Just follow up with me if you guys haven't heard from me in a week.
Yeah.
And we'll see, because I know this fall, I know personally we said we weren't going to, because it would incentivize some people from signing up to go to Crush. So I don't know if that's still going to be the company's thoughts. Or maybe they'll look at things based on individual needs. I don't know. So
Nicole, I would argue that at least maybe team leaders and above, even if they couldn't go, if there's coaching material in there that they can share with a downline, even if it's not sharing the PowerPoints, but I feel really handicapped not knowing what the content of Crush was. Actually.
Yeah, same here, girl. I feel like we're blind.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if I just copied and pasted it into a Word document. So Gina and Rebecca, I can just get you the scripts if you want that and just see what was in there.
That would be
I don't know if I'm allowed to do that, but it seems like we're pretty crippled without it. So I'd love to.
Yeah. I actually am going to send the scripts and the slides to the links to the people who came to my Crush.
Perfect. Done.
Yes.
Rebecca and Gina, you're on my list.
Yeah.
And I just want to say, I see so many brand new faces in here. Well, just your name. So I'm really happy that you logged on. You are seeing what this is all about, and this is your opportunity to ask questions. And if you come up with something, and something on the call sparked your interest, or you want to see something or know something, reach out to your outline, or somebody reach up to the person that said that thing that you'd love to know more about. None of us on here bite. Like, we are all supportive. It doesn't really matter where the line is. Just reach out and ask. I know I see Tamara on the call here. We've been going back and forth for a while. And I want to send her the information because I know she's hungry for it. So she's going to get it. And anybody else that needs anything, just reach out to one of us. We can figure out how to make it bite size and at least on a plate for you.
We have Dee on here, who's our first wine guide from Oklahoma.
Hey!
Oh, hi.
Welcome.
Hi,
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome.
Hey. So with the new Spring Fling badge with signing somebody, I've signed 3 people this month, and after Rewind's just processed, I'm only 36 points away from Costa Rica.
Woo!
So I'm going. Well,
we knew that, but
I'm qualifying. That's another question. So
About going?
it's my son's 10th birthday,
Okay.
and he's already in tears that I wouldn't be here.
Okay.
I don't know what to do. I missed his birthday last year.
Video chat him from
I
there.
remember that.
But 10's a big one.
I know.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Sally, what would you do?
Well, Riley turned 10 last year, so
Not while you were in the Dominican.
Sally,
No,
the correct
he
answer.
turned 11 today.
You could send Sally as your representative to experience it for you.
To what, the birthday party?
No, the trip.
Oh, yeah. I'll do
The
that.
birthday party.
I don't know. That's a tough one, Gina.
That is a tough one. I know the trips used to always fall on Debbie Allen's, one of her daughter's birthdays. She's always gone. I think when they moved the dates, it switched it up, but maybe chat message Debbie. But she's always gone, so.
Okay.
And then they changed the date, so I don't think it falls on her daughter's birthday anymore. They used to do it later in January, but they decided to move it up to the beginning based because of when people are doing events. Your people aren't doing as many events that first weekend.
Everybody's frozen.
Yeah. That is a tough one.
All right, anything else, ladies?
Yeah, anything else? Also doesn't have to be related to Crush. If anybody has anything else to add or ask. But cool. Great discussions. Great chatting. I'll get the recording up tomorrow evening.
Yay. Well, thanks everybody for taking time out of your busy night to be on here with us and to join us. And congratulations, Kristen. I keep saying Kristen for Grape of the Month. And it was so nice to see all you guys. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I gotta end the meeting. Good night.